At the beginning of every new product or feature development, there are two questions that every product manager needs to answer. One, is the problem I'm focusing on actually a user problem? And two, is the solution that I'm focusing on actually solves the problem for the user? Now, the obvious way of answering these two questions is to actually build out the product or the feature and take it out to the market and test it with the users. But this might become an extremely expensive proposition and take months of development to finish. There has to be a quicker way, and this is where comes in the minimal viable product or the MVP. An MVP is the most minimal version of your product that you can actually show your users and test with. This is something extremely hacky, quick to build, and just think of it as like an experiment. It's not a finished product or feature. It doesn't even have to be bug-free, but it is something that will help you validate your hypotheses around the problem statement and the solution. This will end up saving you months of development effort and a bunch of money, and will actually ensure that you are building something that solves a real problem for your users. One of the most famous examples of an MVP is something that Zappos had done during its early days. Now, this is a company that eventually sold to Amazon for over $1 billion. And how this started is that the founder went to all the neighboring shoe stores and just clicked photos of shoes at all of these stores. Then he built a quick website and put up all these pictures. Now, this was something that almost had zero cost and there was no inventory at all. Whenever a user actually ordered shoes, he would just walk down to the store where he'd click the picture, buy it and ship it to the user. Now, this is something what we would like to call an MVP. There was virtually zero risk involved and helped the founder test the idea of Zappos. Another great example of an MVP, one of my personal favorites, is that of Dropbox. Now, even before the product was built, the founder simply just made a video. This video basically explained what Dropbox was supposed to do. He put up the video on the website with some sort of an email subscribe list where you could sign up to become an early tester of the product. Now, this is all he did, and overnight the number of subscribers rose from 5,000 to 75,000. This ensured that he knew what he was building was going to solve a real problem, and that is when he and his team became committed to creating Dropbox. In the next few videos in this playlist, I'm going to share with you the different kinds of MVPs and some real-world examples of how great companies have used MVP techniques to first test out what they want to build and then actually go ahead and invest into it. If you like the video, hit the like and subscribe button, comment and let me know, and continue with this playlist for more MVP videos.